The Israeli military is claiming to have shot down several anti-aircraft missiles coming from Syria. That's after Syrian state media accused Israel of attacking targets to the west of Damascus. Let's find out more from our correspondent in Tel Aviv. That's Paula Slip. Paula, good to see you. What can you tell us then about what the two sides have had to say for themselves?
Well, the situation has flared up quite dramatically between Israel and Syria, and as you say, both sides accusing the other. What we're hearing from the Syrian side is that they say they activated their ground-to-air defense missile systems in response to incoming missiles from Israel. What we are hearing is that they managed to intercept 8 out of 10 rockets. Now, Syrian state media says that they intercepted what it's calling hostile and enemy targets that were aiming at areas in the Damascus region. We do seem to understand that the main target was a weapons warehouse in that area that belonged either to Iran or Hezbollah. Both, of course, are enemies of the Jewish state. At the same time, we are receiving reports that further air defense systems have been deployed near the Syrian capital for the possibility that there could be further strikes from the Israeli side. Now, while all of this was happening, there were explosions that were heard in southern Lebanon. It's not quite clear at this stage how and if they are linked, but we are hearing reports that Israel is responsible for those. We have heard from the Israeli side, the Israeli Defense Forces, the Israeli Army has issued a statement in which it says it managed to launch its air defense missile systems and that they intercepted at least 1 rocket that was fired from the Syrian side. Now, there were explosions that were heard over cities in northern Israel, and the Israeli side saying, however, that no one was injured and that there were no reports to property or any kind of damage. Now, all of this is hot on the heels of the American President Donald Trump announcing that he was withdrawing American troops from Syria. You might remember that just 2 days ago, the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that regardless of whether or not the United States withdraws, Israel would continue to act forcibly in Syria. Take a listen.
The decision to withdraw 2,000 US troops from Syria will not change our consistent policy. We will continue to act against Iran's attempts to establish a military presence in Syria, and if the need arises, we will even expand our actions there.
Now, as a rule of thumb, Israel usually doesn't confirm or deny any kind of activities or any kind of actions it conducts in Syria across its northern border. But certainly for the last 5 years or so, it's almost an open secret that Israel is conducting strikes, particularly against caches of weapons, equipment or facilities that belong either to Iran or the Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. Now, we're just receiving information that 3 Syrian soldiers have been injured. We are waiting for confirmation from the Syrian side, but that is just the latest information in terms of any kind of casualty count. Certainly, tensions between Israel and Syria are escalating.
That's Paula Slip bringing us the latest there live from Tel Aviv. Paula, thank you.